Let's begin in Vajrasana. Sitting onto the shins if it's comfortable. You can place your hips on top of your heels. Otherwise, if you have one block or two blocks, you can sit on top, block in between both feet, and begin with a tall spine. When you're ready, gently close your eyes and let's take a full deep breath in. As you exhale, allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears, taking a few more grounding breaths. Next inhale breath, lift your arms up and overhead. Palms touch, exhale, thumbs down in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, release your hands down. Drop your chin all the way down to your chest and let your face hang. We'll open up with some neck opening stretches. Inhale, lift your head back up through center. Take a tilt back with your head, not all the way back, just a little. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, rotate your gaze over to the right. Exhale, back through center. Gaze over to the left. Bring your head back through center. Exhale, let's lean forward. Shift your hips over to the left. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Let's take a side bend. Exhale, release your right arm down, left arm up and overhead, palm facing down. Take a deep breath into the side body. And exhale, rotate your gaze down to the floor. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, release. Hips through center. Scoot your feet over to the left and drop your hips down to the right. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, release your left arm and then right arm up and overhead. Feel that length through the right side. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, rotate your gaze down to the bottom hand. Inhale, come back up through center. Release your hands down, tuck your toes underneath, and inhale, come rise onto the knees, arms up and overhead. Exhale, take a sink back, hips to your heels. Inhale, lift back up, arms reach. Exhale, slowly drop back down. Inhale, arms lift back up, long through your spine, shoulders drop away from the ears. Exhale, release your arms down. Step your right foot forward. We'll come into 90-90 with the legs. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms together. Let's move into a twist. Bring your left elbow over to your right thigh. Press your palms together and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your gaze over that right shoulder and extend your right arm up to the sky. Inhale, lift up through center, left arm forward, right arm behind. Take that right hand to your lower back or your heel, left arm up and overhead, little back bend. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the floor. Inhale, right arm reaches forward like you're shaking someone's hand. And exhale, let's open up into a twist. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Release your arm down and step back with that right knee. Inhale, rise back up through center, arms reach. Exhale, release. Step your left foot forward, 90-90 with the legs. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, palms touch, down to heart center. Next exhale breath, cross your right elbow to your left thigh. Rotate your heart up into your thumbs. Feel your shoulders stack. Inhale to extend the left arm up to the sky. And then reaching up through your left arm, let's come all the way up tall with the spine, right arm forward, left arm behind. Maybe bring your left hand to your lower back or that heel and take a small back bend. Extend your right arm up and overhead, press your hips forward. Exhale, big cartwheel down to the floor with both hands. Inhale, left arm forward, palm facing to the right. And then exhale, open up into a twist. Rotate your heart towards your bent knee. Release your left hand down. Step back to tabletop. And then inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, sit back onto your heels. Maybe the toes are tucked or untucked. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, drop your hands down to the floor. Moving into tabletop, let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to drop your belly. And exhale to round and in squeeze, let your head hang. Now moving at your own pace, take a few rounds. Inhale, heart and tail lift. Exhale, round your spine, gaze back toward your thighs. Use this time to begin to warm up the spine a little bit more. Feeling the motion come from the front and the back of your heart. Let's exhale, take a rock side to side, press up between your shoulders, let your head hang. Inhale, come back through a neutral spine. Extend your right leg out to the side. Inhale, arms out through center. Lift your fingers up to the sky. Exhale, arms out wide to a T. Take a peek over your right arm. Inhale, reach to the right. And then exhale, rotate your right fingers down, left fingers up. Parigasana gate pose. Press down through that left shin. Inhale, lift back up through center. Exhale, left hand down to the floor. Fingers point to the left. Lift your right foot up. Take a deep breath in. Big 5, pointed star. Exhale, knee to elbow squeeze and tuck. Inhale to open. Drop your right foot down. Send that right arm up and overhead, palm facing down. Side body stretch. Roll your top shoulder down to the floor. Keep your legs as they are and walk both fingers to the top of your mat like you're coming into downward facing dog. Left hip stays over the left knee. Press your right thigh and calf back behind. And now inhale to walk back up through center. Hands on your shoulders. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Take a twist. Exhale, right arm threads under the left. Press down. Inhale, lift back up through center. Exhale, thread and reach. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, thread and reach. Press down. Release your right hand. Slide your right knee under your hip. Take a little rock side to side. Inhale for cow belly. And exhale to round the spine, squeeze and gaze back to the thighs. Inhale through neutral spine. Extend your left leg out to the side. Toes pointing straight ahead. Reach on up, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, arms out to a T, palms facing down, gaze over your left arm. Inhale, reach over to the left. Then exhale, rotate left fingers down, right fingers up. Take a side body stretch. No weight on that left leg with your hand. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, drop your right hand down to the floor. Lift your left leg up nice and strong. Take up space. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, release that left foot to the floor. Left arm up and overhead. Take a side body stretch long through the top side body. Exhale, roll the left shoulder down. Walk your hands forward to the top of the mat. Keep your hips over the knee. Extend your arms out long. Belly hugs in. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Stack your shoulders. Exhale, thread and reach. Press down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, thread and reach over to the right. Press down. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread and reach. Release your left hand down to the floor. Slide your left knee underneath. Take a little rock side to side with your hips. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round it and squeeze. Take a few more rounds. Moving at your own pace here. Begin to now walk your hands forward. Lengthen your knees behind your hips and let's send the heart forward. Exhale, release, bend elbows back. Come on to the belly. Inhale, take a back bend. Exhale, release your heart down. Press down through your hands. Send your hips back toward your heels. Balasana, child's pose. Inhale, roll back up through center, shoulders past wrists, lengthen your belly. Drop your hips, lift your heart up. Exhale, sink your hips back toward your heels. So if this is too deep of a back bend, you can always opt to come all the way down to the floor and then take your back bend. Inhale, coming forward. Maybe drop your pelvis down, lift your heart up, belly hugs in. Exhale, sink your hips back toward your heels, long through your lower back. Inhale, come forward, lengthen the belly, drop your pelvis, lift your heart, last time. And then exhale, press your hips back. Inhale to roll up through center. And exhale, come all the way down to the floor onto your heart. Inhale, take a baby cobra, tuck your chin down. And then let's press on up, maybe come into Bhujangasana, cobra pose. You can come into upward facing dog. And let's lift the hips up back behind, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. First one of our practice. Spread your fingers out wide, take a deep breath in, press away from the floor. Inhale, lift your right heel up to the sky, three-legged. Bend your knee, open up your hip, send your foot to the left. Inhale, re-extend your leg, rotate your hip down. Exhale, knee to left elbow, squeeze in. Extend your left leg out, reach your left arm up to the sky. Unwind, up, back, behind. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale to release. Let's try left side. Inhale, lift up. Bend, twist and open over to the right. Take a little push forward with your right shoulder. Inhale, re-extend your leg, rotate your hip down. Exhale, left knee to your right elbow. You can extend your leg, extend your right arm up, and then unwind up, back, behind. Reach, drop your left foot down, downward facing dog. Inhale, press away from the floor. Exhale to lengthen the thighs back. When you're ready, bend your knees, gaze forward, make your way to the top of the mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Soft bend through your knees, exhaled, release all the way down, Uttanasana, forward folds. Bend your knees as much as you need. Keep your gaze back toward your legs. Let the crown of your head drop down to the floor. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Belly hugs in. Reach your arms out to a T. Exhale to rotate, bend your left knee, extend your right arm up to the sky. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend your right knee, extend your left arm up, belly hugs in, support your spine. Inhale, back through center. And let's come all the way up to stand, fingers reach to the sky. Lift your gaze. Exhale, bend your elbows back behind, press the back of your head into your forearms and lift your heart up, elbows hug in. Inhale, re-extend your arms, and exhale, take a big swan dive down, release, Uttanasana. Inhale for that halfway lift. Let's grab the two blocks, come into a standing tabletop pose, bend your left knee, extend your right arm up to the sky. You can bring your bottom left hand to your heart, or keep it down to the block. Let's release. Bend your right knee, inhale, left arm up to the sky. All the weight is in your legs. Maybe bring your right hand to your heart. And then exhale, release right hand, left hand. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up. And take a walk with those blocks now over to the right. We keep our pelvis square, so peel your left hip back. And feel the length through the left side of the body. Let's walk the hands through center. Inhale, breath. Exhale, begin to travel over to the left side. You can take a bend into your left knee. Peel your right hip back and take a deep breath into the right side body. Inhale, come back through center. Release, and step your left foot, right foot back, plank pose. Strong through your center. Press up between your shoulders. And then nice and slow, lift your hips up, back, behind, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, press away. Now exhale like a wave. Let's roll forward, shoulders over wrists, plank. Press down. Inhale, lift your hips up, back, behind. Draw your heels to the floor. Inhale, roll forward, rippling the body, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lift your hips up, back, behind, heels drop down. Inhale, right heel to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, let's bend the knee. Pull your knee in through center, step your foot forward, runner's lunge. Press down, and let's lift on up, Alanasana, crescent lunge. Keep your pelvis square to the front. Inhale, let's lengthen forward, arms reach. And exhale, swim your arms back. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead, come all the way up through center. Exhale, let's reach forward. And then send the arms back. Inhale, arms lift up and overhead. Tall spine. And this time, inhale, let's reach forward, long through your spine, back of that left thigh. Exhale, swim your arms back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Rotate your back heel down. Let's open up Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 stance. Track your right knee over the ankle, maybe a little bit behind. Arms reaching forward. Inhale, long through the right side. Exhale, left arm up and overhead. Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Rotate that left arm down. Inhale, sweep back up through center, Warrior 2. Flip your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, Viparita, reverse warrior. Long through the right side. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, take a cartwheel down to the floor. Rotate your back heel up. And let's step back into three-step plank. Take a little pulse up and down with your right heel, your foot. Keep your belly, your torso nice and strong and stable. Drop your foot, your knees down to the floor. Inhale, slide your heart forward, come onto the belly. Roll the shoulders back, lift your heart up. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, hips up, back, behind, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Take a deep breath in, press away. And a long, slow exhale out. And settle back into your breath. Next, inhale breath, lift your left heel to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, pull your knee in through center, press up between your shoulders, gaze forward and step your foot in between your hands, runner's lunge. Root down, inhale, rise all the way to stand, arms up and overhead. Maybe bend your back knee, tuck your tail underneath. Let your hips sink down and inhale, reach forward long through your spine, pull out through that back right heel. Exhale, arms swim back. Inhale through center, reach all the way up to the sky. And exhale, reach forward. Send your arms back behind. Inhale, arms all the way up. And then reach forward. So you can play with your breath. Making sure one breath to one movement. Inhale, reach back up through center. Let's open up here, Warrior 2 stance. Track your left knee over the ankle or a little bit behind. Inhale to reach long through the left side. Drop your arm down, right arm up and overhead, palm facing to the floor. Side angle pose. Exhale, roll that top right shoulder down and then inhale, lift your arm back up, Warrior 2. Flip your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, lunge into that front knee, lift your arm up and overhead, long through those left ribs. Exhale, big cartwheel down to the floor. Runner's lunge, rotate that back heel up. Step back into a three-step plank. Hover your left toes off the floor. Take a few pulse with the heel up to the sky. Nice and slow. Torso, shoulders, stable. Feel the lift through the inside of your thigh. Drop your toes down, knees. Exhale, chaturanga arms, bend your elbows straight back. And then come all the way down. Inhale, scoop up, take a back bend. Exhale, hips up, back behind, downward facing dog. Gaze back toward your toes or the center of your mat. Steady breath. Now let's walk like we're on a tightrope, stepping each foot in front of the other, all the way to the top of the mat. Open up your feet. Let's take a forward fold. Inhale nice and slow, lengthen up halfway, belly hugs in. Exhale, release back down. Gaze back to your thighs, your shins. Press down, inhale, come all the way up to stand, fingers reach to the sky. And exhale, palms to heart center. Let's move back into downward facing dog when you're ready, taking your time. Once you're in downward facing dog, let's inhale, take that wave forward with the body, shoulders over wrists. And exhale, hips back, heels down. I'm just using this as a transition. Let's inhale, roll forward. And exhale, hips up, heels drop. Inhale, right heel to the sky when you're ready. Bend your knee, right elbow, step your foot forward, and press down. Inhale, arms sweep back up, Alanasana crescent lunge. Let's take that sequence again. Inhale, reach forward long through your spine, and exhale, just swim your arms back. Inhale, press down, lift back up. And exhale, maybe reach forward. And inhale, send your arms back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Send your arms forward long through your spine. Lift your inner left thigh up. Exhale, release your arms back. Inhale all the way up through center. Exhale, rotate your back left heel down. Open up, warrior two. Knee over the ankle. Arms out wide. Take a deep breath in. Reach forward with your right arm. Exhale, release right arm down. Left arm up and overhead, palm facing down. Feel the length through that top side body. Roll that shoulder down and inhale, lift on up, warrior two stance. Flip your front palm up. Inhale, reverse. Right arm up and overhead. Keep lunging into your front knee. Exhale, big cartwheel down to the floor. Rotate your back heel up. Step back into that 3 staffed plank. Hover your toes. Take a few pulses up and down with the right leg. Feeling the squeeze of your glute as you lift. Let's send knees, chest and chin down to the floor, Ashtangasana. Inhale, take a little cobra, maybe halfway up, maybe all the way. And when you're ready, we'll lift those hips up, back behind, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, press away from the floor, long through your spine. Exhale, thighs extend back. Slowing the breath down. When you're ready, inhale, left heel rises up. Exhale, pull that knee in and step your foot in between your hands, runner's lunge. Press down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, Alanasana crescent. Next inhale breath, reach forward. Let your belly hug in, send your right thigh up. Exhale, swim your arms back behind and reach. Inhale, back up through center. And exhale to hold. Next inhale breath, reach arms forward. Exhale, swim your arms back. And we'll take one more round. Inhale, back up all the way to the sky with your spine, your arms. And exhale, extend your arms forward, belly hugs in. Send your arms back behind. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let's rotate the right heel down, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, long through the left side of your arm, reach forward. Rotate your left arm down, right arm up and overhead, palm facing the floor. Feel the length out through your fingertips, side body. Send your right arm down and then lift back up, warrior 2. Front palm up to the sky. Inhale, Viparita, reverse warrior. Exhale, big cartwheel down to the floor. Rotate your back heel up. Send your left foot into a 3-staff plank. Take a few lifts and lowers with that left heel. Try not to move your shoulders, your chest, or your belly, just that left leg. Foot to the floor, knees to the mat. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows bend straight back. Inhale, take your back bend. And exhale, when you're ready, hips up, back, behind, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And moving back into your natural breath. When you're ready, let's take that tightrope walk all the way back to the top of the mat. Nice and slow. Open up your feet. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Keep your chin slightly tucked in. And then exhale, release back down. Gaze back toward your thighs, your shins. Press down, flat spine, come all the way up to stand, arms reaching to the sky. Palms touch, exhale, thumbs in front of your heart. Release your arms. Take a big step back with your left foot. Let's set up for warrior 2. Keep that right leg straight though. Feet nice and wide, arms out to a T. Inhale long through your right side, reach. Exhale, rotate right fingers down, left fingers up, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now press down, inhale, lift back up and take a reverse, right arm up and overhead. Inhale through center, reach forward, and exhale, move into triangle. Take a small bend through that knee, just so we're not locking it out. Inhale through center, right arm lifts. Then exhale through center, inhale, reach, and then release. Press down, inhale, arms back up, right arm up and overhead. Exhale, reach, and then rotate right fingers down, left fingers up. And then we'll hold here. Maybe you grab a block. Taking a moment, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Stack your shoulders, one on top of the other. Press down through the outer edge of your back foot. And exhale, let's thread the left arm under the right leg. Inhale, reopen back up. Exhale, thread and reach. Inhale, heart opens. And exhale, heart closes. Inhale, lift back up. Press down through your feet, nice and strong. And then exhale, release your left arm down. Rotate your back left heel up. Runner's lunge. Step your left foot in a few inches. Ground down your heel. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to release. Keep your pelvis square to the front. Peel your right hip back. And now walk your fingertips forward so you're long through your spine. You're coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthen up. Slide your fingertips under your shoulders. And exhale, release. All the weight is in your legs. Inhale, use your abdominal muscles to lift up. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Peel your right hip back. Exhale, release. Take a pause here. Ears inside your biceps. Pull your hips back. Inhale, lengthen up. Let's bend into that front knee, runner's lunge. Plant your hands and step back into that 3-step plank. Inhale, shoulders past wrists. Maybe take chaturanga. Back bend as you lift. And then we'll meet back in downward facing dog. These connecting vinyasas are always optional. You can opt to take or maybe just head right back into your downward facing dog. Breath in. And when you're ready, exhale, bend your knees. Take a walk back to the top of the mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, release back down. Let your head hang. Maybe grab hold of your ankles. Press down and inhale, come all the way up to stand. Fingers reach to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, thumbs in front of your heart. Release your arms. And let's take it to that other side. Step your right foot back behind, back foot parallel to the back side of your mat. Inhale, arms out to a T. Take a soft bend through your left knee. Reach forward long through the left side. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Press down, inhale, reverse, left arm up and overhead. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale to reach, and exhale to release, Trikonasana triangle pose. Press down, inhale, lift back up, left arm reaches overhead. And exhale, come back through center. Let's inhale long and reach. Exhale, release, right fingers lift. Inhale, back up, left arm up and overhead. And this time we reach long, rotate your left fingers down, and hold here, Trikonasana triangle pose. You can keep your gaze down to the floor to release your neck. Otherwise, gaze forward or gaze up to your top hand. Press down through the outer edge of your right foot, and let's release the right fingers underneath. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, thread and reach. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, release. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Runner's lunge, rotate that back heel up. Step your right foot forward, ground down through your heel. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, let's release the heart down, taking a forward fold over that front leg. Walk your fingertips forward, peel your left hip back. Inhale, let's take a rise halfway. Exhale to release. All the weight is in your legs. Inhale, pull your belly in, lift up. And then exhale to lengthen forward. Pelvis stays square to the front. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale to release. Gaze back towards your right toes. Peel your inner right thigh back. Hands on your shoulders. Lift back up. Bend into your front knee. Runner's lunge. Rotate your back heel up. Step back into 3-step plank. Option here to move through your own connecting vinyasa. And then we'll meet back with the hips high. Downward facing dog. Connect back with your breath. Feel the length in your spine and your legs. Bend your knees, let your hips drop, and then inhale, re-straighten. Exhale, bend, like you're coming into a runner's start, and then inhale to lengthen. So that one more time. Exhale, bend deeply into your knees, press away from the floor. Inhale, lengthen out through your legs. Reach your right leg up to the sky, 3-legged. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Extend your right leg out to the side. Come onto the pinky toe side of your foot and slide your right foot all the way out to the left and drop onto your right hip. Walk your hands towards your right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. And when you're ready, exhale, release. You can stay on your hands. You can come down to your forearms or maybe even your forehead. So we're moving into an IT band stretch. You should feel the stretch at the outside of that right leg. Nice and slow, let's walk the hands back up through center. Roll your left hip down. Keep your legs at 90 degrees. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, left fingers to your right toes. Inhale, back up. And exhale, we twist, right fingers, left toes. Inhale through center. Exhale, Upavishya Konasana, wide-legged forward fold stretch. Rotate your pinky toes out and back a little bit. Extend your heart forward. Inhale, lift back up through center, arms reach. Exhale, let's reverse. Drop your hands back to the top of your mat. Rotate the left toes underneath. And then let's unwind that right leg up, back, behind. Back to 3-legged. Exhale, release. And we'll switch. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, squeeze. And shoot your leg out to the side. Drop onto your pinky toe. Slide your left foot all the way to the right. Come onto the outside of your left hip. Walk your hands next to your thigh. Lengthen your spine. And then exhale nice and slow. Walk your hands forward. Maybe come down to your forearms or to your forehead. Try to keep the top of your right foot down to the floor. We're rotating the right side of the pelvis slightly down to the mat. Inhale, walk the hands back up through center. Drop your right hip down to the floor, arms lift up. Chest in line with the pelvis. Exhale, reach forward, heart over the right leg. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, let's rotate to that left leg and extend that forward fold. Press down, inhale, lift, rotate your heart back through center. Exhale, same thing, wide-legged forward fold stretch. Drop your fingertips down, press your thighs towards the mat. Take a little rotation of your pinky toes back behind, maybe rock side to side. When you're ready, press up, back up through center, arms reach. Exhale, reversing, plant your hands to the front, tuck your back toes. Let's lift that left hip up, left knee extends up, back behind, three-legged. Drop your toes down, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, shoulders over wrists. Let's walk the hands forward. Nice and slow, come onto your forearms into forearm plank. Keep your wrists in line with your elbows, shoulders over the elbows. Drop your heels over to the right. Take a side body stretch. Inhale, heels lift. And then exhale, heels over to the left. Inhale, heels back up through center. Exhale, let's come into dolphin. Walk your toes closer towards your elbows. Widen your feet. Actively press down through your palms, your forearms, and lift your hips up. The top of your head should not be touching the floor. When you're ready, walk your toes back behind, forearm plank. Nice and slow, exhale, drop your pelvis down, move into Sphinx. Feel this little pulling action with your heart forward. And then exhale, when you're ready, release back down. Right side of the face down to the floor. Bend your right knee out wide to the side. Extend your leg and swing your leg back. Switch left side of the face to your hands. Pull your left knee out wide to the side. Extend your leg out and swim your leg back. Head back through center. Slide your hands under your shoulders, elbows squeeze in. Sink your hips back toward your heels, Balasana Child's Pose. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, roll up through center. Tuck your toes, plank, and then hips up, back behind, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, knee through center, squeeze in. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Rotate your knee through center and step your foot forward. Drop your back knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, arms sweep up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, bottom ribs hug in, reach. Exhale, open and squeeze. One more, inhale, bottom ribs reach. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your chest. Swim the arms forward, drop your hands down. Toe heel your right foot out wide. Tuck your back toes, lift your left knee up. Take a little rock forward, back, forward, back. Right hand to your right thigh. Let's gently open up, rotating the heart towards the thigh. That right foot is still a little bit wide. Drop your back knee down. Reach your right hand forward. Let's keep the right side of the ribs inside the right knee. Find your blocks and extend your arms forward, long through your spine, your arms, gazes down to the floor. Inhale, let's lift back up, hands are in the shoulders. Toe heel your right foot back through center, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, step back to plank. Option here to run through your connecting vinyasa. And we'll meet back with those hips high, toes tucked, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Let your ribs hug in, take a deep breath in, press away from the floor. And a long, slow exhale out. Inhale, left heel rises up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend your left leg back up. Exhale, left knee through center, squeeze in, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, re-extend your left leg back up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, pull your pelvis to the right. Knee through center, Step your foot in between your hands, runner's lunge. Back knee down to the floor, untuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Lift your heart up. Exhale, cactus your arms open and squeeze. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, sink your hips forward, open your chest. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back together, widen through your collarbones. Inhale, swim your arms forward. Drop your hands down to the floor. Let's toe heel the left foot out wide. Back toes tuck, lift your knee. Take a little rock forward, back. Only if it feels comfortable. Let's keep the left knee though over the ankle. Left hand now to the left thigh. Rotate your heart towards your bent knee. Drop your back knee down, untuck your toes. Take that squeeze in with the belly. And then release. Left hand inside your left foot. Begin to walk your arms forward. Find your blocks. You can start with the middle height with the blocks. And then slide them forward. Keep hugging your left knee in toward your ribs. Make sure your knee isn't too much wider than that left foot. When you're ready, let's walk the hands back under the shoulders. Toe heel your left foot back through center. Back toes tuck. Lift your knee. Step back to plank. Option here to run through your connecting flow. Meet back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, press away. And a long, slow exhale out. And when you're ready, take a walk up to the top of your mat. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, belly hugs in. Exhale, release. Gaze back toward your legs. Press down through your feet. Let's lengthen up. Come up high into your tippy toes. Tuck your chin in, gaze back toward your legs. Bend your knees, come into a squat. So knees, feet together. Maybe bring your hands off the floor, hands to heart center. Try to draw your knees down to the mat and lengthen your spine up, balancing on the toes. Press down, inhale, come all the way up through standing. Maybe stay on your tippy toes and then drop your heels down, hands to the heart. Press down. Open up your feet and send your arms to the sky. Cactus your arms, open your chest. Inhale, bottom ribs hug in, extend up. Exhale, cactus and squeeze. Inhale, lift back up through center. One more time, exhale, open up. Inhale, swim your arms forward, tuck your chin in, round your shoulders. Roll back up through center, arms reach. Exhale, release your arms down by your sides. Bring your weight into your left foot. Let's move into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Right foot inside your left calf or up into your left thigh. Just make sure your foot isn't on your knee joint. Extend your arms out to the side. Keep your pelvis square to the front and open up your right knee a little bit wider without pulling your whole pelvis with it. Inhale, extend your arms up to the sky. Release your right foot from your thigh. And exhale, send your right foot back behind. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 stance. Rotate your pinky toe down to the floor. Exhale, release your arms down, standing split. Send your inner right thigh up to the sky. And then drop your foot down. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale to release, Uttanasana. Press down, inhale, come all the way up through center. Arms reach up and overhead. Palms touch, exhale, release. Let's move into that opposite side. Weight into your right foot. Left foot can kickstand. Foot inside your calf. Or bring your foot inside the thigh. Again, making sure we're not putting strain onto the actual knee joint. Press your foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Reach your arms out to the side for balance. And when you're ready, arms up to the sky. Feel your left knee rotate out. And when you're ready, let's pull the knee in through center. Exhale, kick your leg back behind. Extend your arms forward, Warrior 3. Toes point down. Exhale, drop your hands down to the floor, standing splits. Take a forward fold over your standing leg. And then release your left foot down. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen up. Let's toe heel the feet back together. Inhale, come high into your tippy toes, tuck your chin in. Exhale, drop back down to the squat, hips to the heels. Lower your heels and take a seat. Extend your legs out long, and then bend your knees. Lift your feet off the floor. Let's come into Ardha Navasana, half boat. Maybe extend your legs into full Navasana. Feel your spine lift. Open up your legs. Let's take a twist. Exhale, right hand to your left leg. Inhale through center. Try not to move your legs, just your torso. Left arm, right leg. Inhale through center, lift, legs together. Exhale, bend your knees. Hug your thighs in towards your belly. Maybe hold on to your thighs, hug them in. And then when you're ready, let's release. Extend your legs out long. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your arms down. Bend into your right knee. And let's cradle that foot. You can scoot your right hip forward. Maybe hand to your foot, hand to your thigh. Take a little rock side to side. And just loosening up through the right hip. When you're ready, let's bring the right foot into the right hand. Pull your right knee back behind. Keep your ankle in line with your knee. Left arm extends out wide. Inhale, extend the leg out to the side. And exhale, squeeze the knee in. Inhale, one more time, extend. Lift your heart up. And exhale, bend your knee. Now you can always keep your hand on your ankle if the foot's not accessible. Cross your right foot over to the left. Bend your left knee and swing your left foot next to your right hip. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, let's move into Ardha Matsyendrasana, half fish. Squeeze your belly in, rotate bottom to top, gentle gaze over your right shoulder. You can use your back arm to prop your spine up. Inhale, let's come back through center. Arms extend up. And let's sweep the right leg all the way back, moving into pigeon pose. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine up. And when you're ready, exhale, walk your arms forward. You can come onto your forearms, maybe all the way down to your forehead. We'll just take a moment here. Pelvis is square to the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And when you're ready, let's slowly walk the hands back up through center. Tall spine. Drop onto your left hip, swing your right leg forward, left leg extends. We meet back where we began. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale to release, bend your left knee, grab hold of your foot, scoot your left hip forward, and begin to take that rock side to side. Try not to let your left ankle drop. Keep it in line with your knee. And then we'll bring the left foot into the left hand. Bend your knee straight back. Keep your spine tall. Inhale, extend your left leg long, right arm out to the side. And exhale, bend your knee, pull your knee back. Again, you can keep your hand onto your ankle or your shin instead. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale to bend and squeeze. Cross your left foot over your right leg. Swing your right leg back behind, right foot next to your left hip. And when you're ready, bring your right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Keep your left fingers propping the spine up behind. Inhale to lengthen up. And exhale to squeeze the belly in. When you're ready to come out, inhale to rotate back through center. Swing your left leg back behind and we'll move into Ekapada Rajakaputasana, or one-legged king pigeon pose. When you're ready to release, walk your hands forward. Nice and slow, make sure you're not dropping into the right hip. Keep your pelvis square to the floor. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Feel the length through the front of your left hip. And exhale, relax the outer right. When you're ready, nice and slow, let's inhale, walk the hands back up. Roll onto your right hip. Swing both legs out in front. Spine tall. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. We'll bend both knees. Scoot your hips forward, and nice and slow, roll onto your spine. Send your heels in toward your bottom, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Press your lower back to the floor, and inhale, peel your spine off the mat, lift your hips, and bring your arms up and overhead. So the arms and the hips will match. Exhale, roll your spine back down, arms release to the mat. Inhale, bottom to top, hips lift, arms reach up to the sky and over to the floor. Exhale, nice and slow, bottom to top, release, arms drop back down. Press down through your feet. Inhale one more time, lift your hips up, thumbs touch the floor, and exhale to release back down. Inhale, we'll send the hips up. And this time, maybe you hold a little bit longer. Bridge pose. You can relax your elbows. Palms facing up. If you prefer to keep your arms down, feel free. Press down through your feet. Send your chest toward your chin. Inhale to lift your hips high. And exhale when you're ready to release. Go ahead, arms back down to the floor if they're not already there. And nice and slow, roll your spine back down. Pick up your feet and open them up mat distance. So feet are wide, and take a few windshield wiper knees side to side. Over to the right and over to the left. Keep your feet wide, drop your knees down to the right, down to the left, back through center. Hug your knees in, take a little rock side to side, extend your legs up, arms up and overhead. Keep your hips to the floor, and exhale, take a crunch in, try to touch your toes. Rather than lifting through your neck and head, lift with your heart and squeeze your belly in. Exhale to lift and reach. Inhale to release. Exhale, lift up. Nice and slow, taking your time. Inhale, drop back down. Exhale, extend your fingers up. Release. One more time, lift on up. And gently release. Bend your knees. Take a rock side to side with your hips. Drop your left foot down, extend your right leg up to the sky. And let's gently grab onto the foot, the ankle, the calf, or even the thigh, and slowly extend your toes back toward your head. Feel the gentle press down with your left foot to the mat. Each exhale breath, go a little bit further with those toes toward your forehead. Feel the back of your right thigh press forward. Maybe lengthen and slide your left heel to the bottom of the mat. And take long, slow, deep breaths. From here, we'll move into a twist. Left hand to the outside of your right foot. Exhale when you're ready. Drop your right leg all the way over to the left. Keep your right shoulder, your ribs down to the floor. And if your right shoulder is lifting up, then just lift your right leg off the floor a little bit more. Take a little roll of that top hip down and away. Let your belly relax. You can release your left hand from your leg, and And when you're ready, inhale, lift your right leg back up through center. Take a little rock forward and back. Releasing both legs now up to the sky. Bend your right knee, plant your foot down, left leg up nice and long, and begin to grab hold of your foot, your ankle, your calf, or the back of your thigh. Take a slight bend through your knee, but feel the extension of the back of your thigh and your calf towards the bottom of your mat. So leg is nice and long, toes point back toward your forehead, and slowly send that foot a little bit closer. Feel the press down of your right foot down into the floor. You can stay here or slide your right heel to the bottom of the mat, lengthening your leg. Toes point up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale when you're ready. Let's bring the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Moving on your exhale breath, cross that left leg over your body to the right. And maybe your foot touches, maybe it doesn't. See if for the most part you can keep your ankle in line with your hip. Roll your top hip down and away. Keep your left shoulder down to the mat. As you exhale, let your belly relax and squeeze in. Next inhale breath. Use your abdominal muscles, lift your left leg back up through center. And take that gentle rock nice and slow forward and back with your left leg. And after you've taken a few gentle rocks, bring both legs up to the sky, bend your knees, come into Ananda Balasana, happy baby, rock your hips side to side or maybe be still, bottoms of the feet facing to the sky. Let's hug the knees into the chest, squeeze in, release your tailbone. And when you're ready to come into the final pose, Shavasana, extend both feet towards either corners of your mat. Bring your arms out to the side, space in between your armpits, palms facing up. From here, you can stay for this guided Shavasana, which will be cued out. Otherwise, feel free to end the video now and stay as long or as short as you like for this final pose. If you're staying with the video, slowly allow your body to relax even more. You had a really strong practice, and now it's time for your body to relax and release, and this takes some time. Slow your breath down, and with each exhale, allow the corners of your eyes, corners of your mouth, drop down toward your ears. Relax in between your two eyes. Smooth out the center of your forehead. Feel the corners and the outside edges of your body soften down to the floor. And from here, let the rhythm of your breath draw your attention inwards as you relax and release further into the floor. And gently begin to deepen your breath. If you would like to stay longer in Shavasana, feel free to end the video and continue. Otherwise, if you're ready to move on, as you deepen your breath, just gently open and close your hands. And from here, taking your time, you can make your way back up through seated. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.